Legislative Bill 204 would require anyone in Nebraska who witnesses animal abuse to report the behavior to law enforcement officials within 24 hours. State Senator Tyson Larson of District 40 first introduced the bill in mid-January, and Nebraska isn't the only state to introduce this kind of legislation. Tennessee has a similar bill working through its House. UNL Extension Ag Law Specialist Dave Aiken spoke with us earlier this week to discuss the bill and the impetus behind those like LB 204.
In the past, we've had representatives from animal activist groups who have, posed as employees at livestock production facilities or slaughter facilities that have taken these undercover videos, that we've all heard so much about it and seen. And these in some cases have resulted in prosecution and facilities being closed. And so it's a pretty serious issue and a very controversial issue.
Right, and that's on one side. That's going to, if you read the article, that's going to be the quote-unquote activists that are the one side, and the other side is the people actually owning the farm, the animal people. What's their response been?
Well, they have come back with some legislative responses. The first one being making it illegal to basically shoot these undercover videos. And they did that in Iowa, I think it was last year or the year before. Right. And that has some free speech problems, constitutional problems in terms of being, it probably wouldn't stand up in court.
Okay.
So they have tried to, have requirements that, if you're applying for a job to work at an animal facility, that, if you make any misrepresentations in terms of, I'm not a spy from PETA, or I'm not here to take undercover videos or something like that. If you lie about those things, then you can be liable for, damages, money if the hurts the business, and that those lies being illegal as well.
When Iowa passed that a year ago, they said it was first in the nation. It was going to be a groundbreaking bill. But LB 204, what does that address? Does that have a component of that in the bill?
It doesn't have the making the videos illegal per se, but it does have the employment application provisions, and it also has a requirement that says that if anyone uncovers animal abuse or has evidence of animal abuse, it has to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours.
Give me the arguments for both sides of this bill, from the activist side and then for the farm owners, for the animal owners, and really anyone in, this is anyone, so zoos, pet shelters, anything that has to deal with animals would be included in this bill. Give me the pros and cons.
Well, the livestock owners or the slaughter facility owners would say, if abuse is occurring, then that needs to be turned over to law enforcement immediately so we can get it stopped. And that sounds like a really good argument.
Right.
On the other hand, the animal activists saying, well, if we're going to get a legal prosecution out of this, we need to have more than just one episode. We need to have more, several episodes by different people, so they can't say, well, it's just this one employee that's bad, but our operation is good and stuff like that.
Dave says because LB 204 isn't a priority bill, he believes it's unlikely it will be acted upon this session.